Let's get to our big story then. And what else? It's TCS as it kickstarts the IT earnings season. Now, just a quick word. Q2 was a beat on muted expectations, both on the revenue and on the margins. And the company reiterated that revenue growth this year, FY26, if you strip out the BSNL impact, will still be better than last year. So that's a positive. And this is despite the macro environment not seeing any change or improvement. The good part is there's no deterioration, but there is no improvement in IT spending or, the broad demand environment as they looked at Q2. But, what brokerages are highlighting is that the company is showing some signs of aggression with proactive decision-making, one, around the restructuring of its workforce. Remember, they had to let go. They planned to let go of about 12,000 employees to make the company more agile, AI-ready. They're also being more acquisitive. They've announced one acquisition, a tuck-in capability acquisition, but they plan to do more. And they also are participating in the AI ecosystem with adjacencies, with a planned 1 gigawatt data center. Now, regarding this data center, what the company told us is that the plan is 1 gigawatt. Right? But eventually, and the way the math works is that for 150 megawatts, you need a $1 billion capex. So they will start with a $1 billion capex, build 150 megawatt in the next 18 to 24 months. But over the next 5 to 7 years, they hope to build the entire 1 gigawatt capacity. It will be, and they're looking to get in a partner, a maybe 50-50 kind of financial partner. And this investment, although the company is cash rich, they will do it with the help of a partner, get in equity and debt. Now, the fear in the market's mind is they like the aggression that the company is perhaps diversifying. With this, they also increase their, they become a little stickier with hyperscalers, who are potential clients for a company like TCS. But the return ratios for a data center business are lower than IT services. IT services enjoy very high return ratio because there is no capital. The only capital is your employee cost, while a data center business is capital intensive and therefore return ratios are lower. So that is a bit of a fear in the market's mind. But when we asked the company, he said, margins will not be very dilutive. So maybe a little dilutive, but on a scale of TCS, I don't think it matters too much. The second thing is very, very clear that we're going to be very acquisitive. They've got a new person on board, a chief strategy officer who's going to be looking at M&A. And the mandate given to him is that, they're already in conversation with multiple companies. One acquisition has been announced. The other bit that we want to highlight is the reduction in the workforce, because that's quite sizable. Quarter on quarter, the headcount has come down by nearly 20,000 employees. Okay, of that, only 6,000 is linked to the, realignment, letting go of the people. 6,000. So the balance, 14,000 is also to some extent voluntary attrition, that after the company let go, maybe some people said it's time to shift. Or the company is stealthily letting go of some more people, and it's not a part of the planned workforce reduction, but that is also fairly sizable. And one final word, you should keep your eye on Tata Communications, because what the street is doing is latching on to Tata Communication as a potential play on TCS's data center business, because Tatacom has land, and two, Tata Communication also provides communication services to other data centers. So then they would participate in TCS's data centers, and that's the story. The street seems to be latching on to 10% up now.
Yeah, that explains the move, right, on Tata Communications. So doing well, but TCS though at the lowest point of the day. But mind you, the stock has done well this week. Has TCS has gained in 3 out of the 4 days prior to today's session. Is continuing to rebound from that 52-week low that it fell on the 1st of October. But Rima, thank you for summarizing the entire quarter gone by for TCS and the road ahead for the company. In fact, listen in to the management as Rima did speak to them earlier as well. Let's listen into what they had to say.
We have to take this ambitious journey and be the largest AI-led services company. Currently, we are looking at about $1 billion, but just to clarify, we will be looking, this will come as equity and debt.
This $1 billion?
$1 billion. So my rule of thumb, like what I had is roughly 150 megawatts is $1 billion.
Okay.
Okay, so we are talking about 5 to 7 billion, but I'm not going to be investing all 5-7 billion year one. So it is going to be a 5 to 7 year exercise. We'll do first what we intend to do now is establish a capacity of 150 megawatt to start with, which would start in about 18 months' time, by which we should be operational. When I said we want to expand our participation in ecosystem, one leg is expanding into the adjacencies. I don't know whether you looked at, we also announced the acquisition. We want to also have cash to acquire. We want to be more acquisitive to expand our participation. So we need to conserve cash to do more investment. We've been talking to a couple of people. We are very close to closing the discussion.
It'll be financial investor?
Financial, it's a financial investor.
We talked about pivoting to our new vision, and towards that there would be investments needed, and at the same time we'll be focusing on doing a disciplined execution and leveraging on our operating parameters. We want to inch towards 26.
This rebalancing of the workforce, and we spoke about that briefly with Kriti as well. It said it'll continue, but it's not driven by cost, etc. But it will continue through the course of this financial year. Can you put some numbers to it? Do you have?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So Prashant, first and foremost, it is not on cost. It is not because of AI. That's something that we want to really get the facts right.
TCS, the big story of the day, the big earnings reaction of the day as well. Take a short break. On the other side, put the spotlight on the crypto markets. Manisha Gupta joins in.